look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, in this reaction video, what I'm going to be talking about, women, black women in particular, who choose to move dangerous, unemployed men around their children. They take these type of men into their homes around their innocent children only because the pipe is good. I mean, just too good. They got to move Pookie in. And we normally call these men Pookies, right? So let me go ahead and let this lady break it down. I mean, really break it down about why women do this thing. Can you dig it? Hold on 1 second. I put it on your screen. Now, before I do that, hit the notification bell. Once you do that, select the option that says all. That way you'll be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it? All right, y'all. Like I always tell you, let's get it.
This is going to be controversial, what I'm going to say, but I'm tired of it and it needs to be said. Some of you women need to be locked up in psychiatric facilities or locked up in prison, because I don't know what's going on in here that you think it's okay to move in a glorified homeless man into your home and subject your children to that. And I grew up two different ways. I grew up in a healthy household and I grew up in dysfunction. I grew up in the hood and I grew up upper middle class. So I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, I grew up this way, that way. I have been through some things that are unimaginable. But one thing that I have witnessed on both sides is moving someone in who has nothing will take everything from you. And the thing is, what really frustrates me with y'all get on this internet pretending that you didn't know any better.
Precisely. These women move Pookie in. They move men who don't have any goals. They move men in who have no job or cannot keep gainful employment. They move men in that's fresh out of jail, fresh out of prison, but still is involved in the streets, still hanging with the same people that got them caught up last time. They'll move these type of men around their children. And these children most likely going to be bastard children because these children came outside of wedlock. And this is probably the origin of those children, her moving men in that are Pookies who knocked her up and probably knocked her out a couple times too, because they love violent men for some reason. A lot of them do. And then she will have an unprotected intercourse and brought about the bastard child. And they act as if they don't know that this doesn't work out for most black women. Yes, you do. Let's keep going.
You don't know the consequences. That is bull crap and pure malarkey. Effing malarkey. I'm trying not to cuss, y'all, but it's foolishness. You know better. You know black women. You know black women from every socioeconomic background. You know life does not work like a Tyler Perry movie, yet you still take the chance. And then bring your asses online looking for a sob story. We see that being tender. We see that trying to be understanding, and we see that making excuses for y'all do not work.
No.
It's a desperation for peen. I'm sorry. I'm just call it what it is. You're desperate for peen.
You see that? Desperate for pipe. Ooh, boy. I've said it so many times, man. These women are lustful. They can't control their lust. They always say that men are dogs, but if you look at society today, you'll see who the real dogs are. How can you call a man a dog when you're having children by multiple men? I mean, for some women, it's like a child every year and a half or a year. Yeah. And then they still are sleeping with other men in between pregnancies. So who are the real dogs? Who is the real musty back heifer? It ain't us no more.
And when you really think about it, it don't even be all of that. You kind of just doing it because you want to stroke an ego, or because you feel some type of intimacy, some type of connection. You feel like you're closer to him or whatever. But it really don't feel that good for y'all to be ruining your lives and endangering your children behind. Because truth be told, that's all that type of guy has to offer. Y'all favorite excuse: oh, he's trying, oh, he's this and that. How is he trying with no job?
Right.
How old are we? Are we 19? Are we 20? Or we're women in our 30s, 40s, whatever? At some point, when do you say it's time for you to have some stability?
I think it was, I hope I said her name right. I think her name was Sister Shaharad Ali, said that most black women don't mature past the age of 14. And that's true. There are a lot of black women, in my most humble opinion, that are immature, that you have to teach them basic things because their mothers were out there probably too, doing what she does like that, getting her a man that's a sucker and beta male because she don't want to do anything, and she wasn't teaching her daughters how to be the right type of woman for the right type of men, or the daughter was just rebellious and wouldn't follow instructions. You know how many women you got to teach how to cook that be middle-aged? You know how many women you got to teach how to clean things certain ways that are middle-aged now? These women don't know shit no more. And they should be ashamed. They should be ashamed to dare want a man who got his stuff together and don't know how to take care of personal things. Like a lot of you women, you expect men to do everything, meaning you want them to do your nails and your hair. You want them to, hell, do Brazilian waxes or whatever it may be. At what point do you realize that you are a full-grown adult and that these things are self-care? Excuse me. If a man wants to do them, that's cool. Excuse my allergy, y'all. Sorry about that. And if you are a man and you do any of those things, don't do it all the time. Do it sparingly, because these women have a sense of entitlement. Once you do one thing, I'm serious, if you do one thing, especially if it's costly, they're going to expect you to do that every day, all the time, and get mad at you and upset at you because you don't do it no more. Now, let me go ahead and keep up talking.
You don't see nothing wrong that this 30-plus-year-old man that probably have children and everything else, he's couch surfing or sleeping in a car. So you say, oh, no, come on, come inside of my house. You can live with me. You don't have to pay any bills. I don't know what lies and promises that they are making to y'all, but you have seen for the past 40-plus years that moving a bum in your house ain't it. We all know how the story goes.
Mm-hmm.
You move him in. I'm sorry, before you get to that point, he's, I guess, y'all, you know what? I can't even say that because y'all don't even require being wined and dined. He give you some sob story. You're sitting there listening. He's love bombing you, mirroring you, making it seem like, oh, we have a. What are you getting out of this other than a wet behind? And okay, let's keep it funky. If whatever you feel validation from comes from a physical need that needs to be met, keep it at that. You can date people. You don't have.
It goes back to what I've said many times. Black women do not want compatibility, okay? Black women get into relationships based on attraction and commonalities. You get me? Attraction and commonalities. Black women do not enter into relationships based on compatibility. All the man got to be is sexy and attractive, have some swag about himself, and like the same things she likes and dislikes the things that she dislikes, and he's in there like swimwear. If he's an academic, that doesn't turn her on. I'm a sapiosexual, that's a lot. The biggest women who have made the worst mistakes and had the most bastard children, most times are women who say, I find intelligence sexy. I'm a sapiosexual. He got to have a mind on him. Pookie didn't have it when you were sucking on him. The other men you slept with and let him run a train on you and everything like that, all the men you slept with and never married, a majority of the time, they wasn't sapo, or what you call a super intelligent academic men. Stop making up words, man. I mean, it's a word, but stop making up things about yourself, man.
Have to move everybody that you date into your home. For me, I don't live with partners. I haven't lived with a partner since 2018-ish. I don't live with partners. And even if I did, these were men that were secure, had their own and I knew that there was stability, had jobs, whatever. I'm not saying that the man has to be rich. I am not saying that he has to be Elon Musk or whatever, because average people date average people all the time. But you mean to tell me you as a woman, you're 30 something, whatever, late 20s, however, you get up, you go work a job, sometimes work 2 or 3. I've been there. And I'm going to be honest with you. Anytime I've had to work that many jobs and my life just wasn't together, sex was the last thing on my mind. Yeah.
I agree. And I also agree that men, young men especially, you shouldn't be taking a woman really seriously until you got your shit together. I'm telling you that right now. Because she's going to distract you from building yourself. I'm being honest with you, man. I ain't saying you can't smash and dash, but to really get involved with a woman when you're still trying to become the type of man you desire to be is a bad decision, man.
Alone allowing somebody who also has nothing to climb on top of me at night and eat up my food and suck up my scarce resources already. Y'all see these patterns. You see that other women have been abandoned or subjected to poverty once he's left them as single mothers. You see that this man can't keep a job. You see that he has no other forms of income. You see that he is comfortable laying up and living off of you.
Mm-hmm.
So again, tell me what fairy is going to come down and wave this magic wand where this is going to turn into some upstanding citizen.
My allergy, boy. She made a lot of good points, man. She sure enough did. Can you imagine being a mustard heifer walking around the projects with a wet behind? It happens every day. Well, anyway, I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon, man. You let me know what y'all think about this one here. Y'all take it easy now, yeah?